Hello there, YouTubers. I thought before I go ahead and pack this up and send it out, we take a quick last look at this. This is a truly amazing piece of equipment. It's the Panasonic WJ-MX50 digital video mixer. You can hook up 4 sources. 2 of them it can display at a time, mixed together in all sorts of different ways. As you can see, we got wipe patterns. This is a table of all the patterns that this thing has available, and as you can no doubt see, that's quite a few. That's quite a few. And those patterns are all achieved by pressing a combination of all these buttons right here. And you can have a border around your fade over effect. You can have it in a soft kind of way, no sharp edges. One way means that no matter how you go, it's always going to go into the same direction. Reverse, and if you have a square box type wipe pattern, you can set the aspect ratio of it. Aside from that, it can also do real-time digital effects on both sources. So you can have various different effects applied to this. As you can see, you can also have a combination of them. Both sources are available. We have a downstream key which enables you to have a title generator hooked up to this. And basically it'll go ahead, and when you have, you do need a source with a very high contrast, like black and white. And depending on how you set these, the key levels, it'll either filter out the white or it'll filter out the black and put the remains of the picture into your image. Over here, of course, we have the mixer, and this not only will it do all the wipes up there, it'll also do the classic mix. And what does NAM do? I don't know. Probably a crossfade or something. You can do a real-time luminance key and real-time chroma key, which is of course interesting when you want to build a live studio, because you can have a green screen in there, and even when you're doing a live stream with this thing, you can have the chroma key effect. And that is a feature, if you want to have that on new equipment, that costs a lot of money. So there is that. We also have a fade, of course, which fades out the overall image, as well as different other things. As you can see, the sources or the downstream key can be fade in, fade out. You can fade it to black, fade it to white. You can, by the way, you don't have to use this thing. You can also use the auto take, and the time that it takes, which equals the speed of moving that thing, you can adjust right there. Same goes for right here. Then we have an audio mixer, which you can see is missing all of its buttons. Yeah, this thing is in kind of a bad shape. Missing buttons there, missing buttons there. Up there's even the axle of the potentiometer is just broken off, as you can see. Same goes for this. This is when you're doing a picture-in-picture. You can set the position. You get a color correction up here for both sources, and yeah, you can basically push it one time to preview, press it another time to apply it to the output signal. That turns it off. Here is our audio level display with peak hold. You can see the auto take time, auto fade time. That's that down here. So you can see if I turn that knob, this changes. Wipe pattern, if you select a different one up here, it's going to change, as you can see. Pattern mode, multi-mode. We have a matte generator, which can generate color bars and different colored backgrounds. We have a memory which can save certain events, so like a a certain combination of having the wipe effect buttons pushed, having this thing set. You know, well, maybe I can demonstrate it. And then of course the program out, you can just put the source A and source B straight through, or of course your effect that you're doing. And of course back to the mixer, we got our two main sources A and B, as well as an auxiliary 1 microphone or auxiliary 2, and we have a master control. As I already said, this was designed for studios. This is not for live use, although you can make it work for that, of course. But of course you always have the sort of A-B type setting, which is of course, you know, basically you're supposed to have two VCRs hooked up to this and work on those while doing your editing. And as we look at the back, which has an insanely high amount of connections on it, as you can no doubt see, as well as a little ventilator fan for cooling. It even has right there editing controller. You can interface it with a computer, RS-232 interface. It's right there. And as you can see, yeah, that's once again two VCRs, so you got two pairs of XLR inputs for your recorder, a pair of XLR outputs. So it is for editing, not so much for a live situation, as I've already said. So we look at the screen, we can have various different things happening on here. I don't have a camera hooked up to it right now, so we'll just go from black to the color bars. So that's one of the effects that you can have. See, I've taken the one way out, and now it'll go in both ways. If we take another effect, see, we can have this. We go with that. We can have something looking like this. Go back to one way. We can have it go in only one way. We can reverse it, as you can see. And see, where we have that, we have this, we can do something like this, and it's just an endless amount of things that you can do with this. Let's see if we can make one of these events work, if I can figure out how that is. Well, let's see, auto take. Nah, it doesn't want to do it. Well, anyway, so there it is, the Panasonic WJ-MX50. This was of course supposed to become a part of my studio project when I was wanting to do a live stream, but oh well, kind of lost interest in that project, and I don't really have the time to do live streaming, and to be honest, I never really had any idea what I was going to live stream into the internet. So I sold it. I purchased it on eBay in broken condition. Someone had dropped it, and that's why it's in such horrible condition. The power cord had been ripped out, so I replaced that with an IEC socket on the side, as you can see right there. That's something I did. Originally it just had a permanently attached power cable on the back. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.